My little pharaohs, let's do a collective reading. Let's do the person on your mind. The person on your mind. I can't wait to get more oracle cards just because I'm working with limited resources here. But let's just start with ask your guides. The person on your mind for my collective, what do they need to hear? The person on their mind, what do they need to hear? Spirit guides. Competition. Oh, there might be someone else fighting for your person. Or maybe, we have two here, and leadership actually, both of them. This could be someone that is in a leadership role, and there are either people that are conflicting in regards to your relationship, or they are in that particular role and this conflict around them is affecting your relationship. So it might not be a direct contact to you, but this could be pulling their energy in some way that it's actually affecting your relationship. So let's find out. Give me one more. We're going to clarify. Give me one more. One more, spirit guides, for this relationship. No, not that many. Let's flip the deck for a moment. Is there any other messages, or should we just clarify those for now? Yeah, okay. These got stuck in my hand. I'm going to take them. We have shame and creativity. So this has to do with certain shame factors. Maybe someone is ashamed, or it doesn't necessarily have to do with direct shame, but it could have to do with defending their position, defending their leadership role. And maybe this has to do with a family dynamic that is very, very traditional, rooted in, this is how we do things. This is what needs to be done. This is how it has to be done. And so perhaps there is a sense of not willing to look at the shadows, at what does not work, speak the truth, be able to creatively stand up for this relationship so that the truth is not in the shadows, the truth is not hidden. Or there also could be a sense of, and again, we'll clarify, there could be a sense of being ashamed at how this person has handled this particular situation, and they're now looking for a creative way to repair. Let's clarify. On the bottom of the deck, we have psychic awareness. Maybe some of you are feeling very intuitive, are having an accelerated sense of visions, intuition. Maybe you're having very prophetic dreams, or maybe certain messages are being downloaded in your dreams. So let's find out. So actually, I'm just going to leave this here for a moment, and then I might clear up some space. But let's just leave this here for a moment and find out. Thank you, spirit guides. What can you tell us about... Whoa, these cards couldn't wait to come out. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords and the King of Swords. Definitely a sense of betrayal. There was an ending here. There was an ending here. And this, when the King of Swords comes out, it only comes out for two reasons. And when I see it attached to this card, I'll give you the reason that I believe, but it's usually someone who's very detached from their emotions, someone that is very much in their head, they're analytical, they don't listen to their heart, they don't listen to their intuition, they go with what is logical, what is rational. And especially people in leadership role tend to exemplify this King of Swords energy. It's all in the mental realm, right? But when you have the Ten of Swords, this is definitely a person that did not listen to their intuition, but also it could mean that in order to repair this betrayal, the only way that they can come forward is with truth and truth only. In order to be accountable for what has been done here, it has to be cutthroat truth, nothing but the truth. Tell us more. Who is this person? For the collective, who is this person? Well, I did not expect the energy to be this heavy right off the bat. But okay, we'll go with it. Spirit has something to say. Who is this person? Spirit guides. Tell us more about this person. Tell us about their leadership, the shame, what's happening there. I'm going to take all of these, actually. It's probably a story. Two of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this person definitely juggled you. Most likely because their career was more important. Also a sense of immaturity here. Someone that definitely felt like stability is more important than relationships. Love wasn't a priority for them. They burdened themselves with everything that they could, whatever choices that they made here around their career. Probably a lot of responsibilities too. But here we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. So something is changing. Something is definitely changing. Destiny has stepped in. And there seems to be a brand new sense of passion. A brand new sense of, I really want to do something. To resurrect something. To offer a passionate proposal of some kind. Okay, let's see what's happening here. So that could be where the creativity comes. Maybe this whole process here of understanding how this betrayal unraveled and why it unraveled. And again, we have a 10 and a 10 here, which means that a cycle has been closed. So for the last 10 months or even a year, it's been a very heavy burden on you and this person, on you collective and this person. And they left you hanging. But the wheel kept moving, kept spinning, and now there seems to be some sort of spark of inspiration of, obviously this person feels very passionate about you. They hold the torch for you. There's definitely still love there, but whatever needed to happen here had to happen. It was destined. It was designed for whatever reason, whether it is for this person to grow out of this teenage mentality. Well, they don't have to be a teenager, but sort of like a mature mentality, or for both of you to have space and time apart so that you can drop these burdens down and so that you can heal from whatever wounds were inflicted here. I mean, this is very painful. This is very, very painful. I want to find out more. Give us more, spirit guides. Let's concentrate here. What's this Two of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles? Tell me more. Why the Page of Pentacles? What happened there? Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this message came out last night, actually, when I was doing a quick reading. Yeah, this person definitely had to grow up. That's why this happened. That's why the instability is sort of between head and the heart. I want to choose something. It's like this person has a choice in their hand, but the other one is up in the air, and they're like, should I not? What am I doing? Do I want this? Holding on to something, probably their career, their stability, but still wanting the other ball as well, but not being mature enough, not being developed enough in order to know how to stabilize the situation, because they were already way burdened with a lot of other stuff, with a lot of other responsibilities, things that this person might have carried for years. Maybe even, for the last 10 years or whatever it is, just a long cycle of carrying responsibilities, burdens, and not knowing. Here we have the King of Pentacles. That is huge growth. Now we're going from the Page to a King. This person has had a time to develop, to mature, to wisen up, to stabilize themselves. Whatever choices they made here brought them to this place of stability, of knowingness. Now there's I wanted to say swimming. They're swimming in abundance. You know, they have all these coins now, which is not just money, but it definitely can exemplify wealth, stability, financial stability, material stability. This is also someone that knows how to plan well. They don't do anything on the whim of a, you know, of a breath. They need to plan, they need to structure. So this person has grown a lot and now they feel stable. And here we have the Knight of Cups, the Star, and the Two of Swords. So definitely someone who's passionate about you. I mean, that confirms the Ace of Wands. This is a love offer. This is a proposal. This is something that they want to do. There's been a lot of healing here. They see you as the Star. They see you as someone that has elevated, that is a beautiful vibration, beautiful soul, peaceful, calm, collected, shining, just a gorgeous vibration. They want to come at you. This is my little Romeo, Knight of Cups. You know, this person is like a hopeless romantic at this time, but this Two of Swords tells me that there might be something else that they need to clear up. I'm wondering if I'm reading this correctly. Let's confirm. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this again, the Pentacles. This is a slow moving person who they need to calculate, they need to plan, they need to have everything in order. They have to figure it out on their own terms. No one can tell them how to do love. They got to do it on their own terms. That leadership role is definitely an indication of, you know, climbing the ladder on their by themselves. Like everyone else is behind, this person is first. Like, yeah. I mean, they're pulling each other in some way, but I feel like this is some sort of a boss, sort of like entrepreneur, leadership person that needs to know the plan. They're going to draw the blueprint before they're the architect, okay? So with this Two of Swords, I'm wondering if there's still something holding them back. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, so this confirms the competition card. Yeah, wow. All right, listen, I'm going to confirm that, but it just seems to me that this person has been slowed down, and that's why they're still in the Two of Swords here. It could also, with these cards, next to these cards, this could mean that this person is breaking out of a Two of Swords, breaking out of a stalemate, because, I mean, the Knight is looking at, the Knight is headed towards the Two of Swords. That means this Knight is overriding. It's like, I'm gonna get you out of there. I'm coming for you. I'm done with this. They're facing each other. And who is in the middle? The Star, the healing, you, the person that they're going for. So let's confirm this, because on the bottom here, I'm seeing a very slow moving person. This probably has taken a long time. And then I'm seeing Five of Swords and Three of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So a soulmate connection, could be twin flame, could also indicate that there is a very meaningful heart-to-heart conversation. This is a karmic connection, but when I say karmic, not in bad ways. This is a loving connection. This is something that even if you try to break it up, it's just always going to linger in your heart. And if it's unresolved, especially, it will never leave your heart. It will always be something that you think about. Then we have the Three of Cups and the Five of Swords. This speaks of competition for sure. This speaks of third-party interference. These people are fighting like cats and dogs. You know, there's a lot of like sabotaging here. There's a lot of lying. There's a lot of backstabbing. You know, and they're all doing it for themselves. And because it's next to the Two of Cups, I'm gonna confirm again, but first instinct is someone is interfering in your relationship. That's probably why this card came up here. So this could be a very strong confirmation that maybe the people around your person that work with him perhaps, or maybe family, like sisters, brothers, colleagues, are interfering in this person approaching you in the right way. That could be why they have taken such a long time and why they might still be in a bit of a blindfold. Let's confirm. I'm not going to take them, but I love that this actually came up with the Ace of Cups, another ace. Love offer. Let's see. This person definitely is thinking about coming forward, making an offer with the Knight of Cups, undoubtedly, and all that passion that they're feeling for you. Why the Two of Swords? Clarify the Two of Swords. Yeah, they're holding on, they're holding back, they're holding on to something. This has to do with money, position, finances. They're definitely holding on to something. While they're thinking about how to approach you, how to make that offer, there's still, there's a lingering sensation there. Yeah, they want their 10 of Cups. Yeah, they want it. They want this. There's just something that needs to be complete here. Some sort of resolution is on its way, especially with this full moon that we have right now in Leo. This week is going to be pivotal, I think, in a lot of people's lives. A lot of these unspoken feelings, a lot of these truths that need to come out. The wheel is really spinning right now, so nothing can stop this. The burdens have to be put down. You know, there's a lot of healing that has already happened. So whatever situation that is still lingering here, it's going to get resolved. You're going to get your 10 of Cups. This person wants that. There's just something. Let's find out. What's the blockage in this relationship? What is the blockage in this relationship? What's blocking this relationship right now? What is blocking this relationship? What is blocking this relationship? Someone is yelling outside. What is blocking this relationship? Thank you, Spirit Guides, tell us. For the collective, what is blocking? Oh, it doesn't want to tell us too much right now. Give me 1 or 2. That means it's a very specific message. This one wanted to come out. I'm going to see if there's any more that want to come out. Could be a very, very specific message. One more. No, let's find out. Oh boy, regret. That's what's blocking this relationship. Yeah, this person really stabbed you in the back. I mean, like, you're left for dead. That's what's blocking this, not just whatever this person is in a stalemate here for. It's not so much external influence. Even if it is, that's not affecting them as much anymore. They're holding on to something. It's probably something financial. It's probably something that has to do with money, business deal, some sort of contract perhaps. But really, what is mostly holding them back, or what is blocking this relationship, is the absolute regret that they have for not choosing you, for hurting you, for betraying you, for whatever it is that they did here. I feel like they're about to walk away. Yeah. They're getting out of their comfort zone. This person is starting to see things clearly. You know, they're not yet at the shore knowing which ship they're going to board. They haven't bought the ticket yet, but they are at the station. They're at the train station. They're at the airport. They're at the shipyard. They know that they want to get out. They know that they need to walk away from something, someone or something. They know that. They're going towards the sun. They're going towards the light, towards their happiness. The star. They're manifesting you also. This could be a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles. So we do have an earth energy and a fire energy. I tend not to go for the signs because I think it's very confusing for people. I've noticed that even in my own readings or readings that people do to me, for me, it almost never aligns with my signs. And we all have signs in our charts, by the way. We all got sun and rising and moon. So I try not to confuse people, but I'm just going to give you the element, which is earth, which is a very grounded person, and fire, also someone that could be very passionate, very confident, very forward. Like we said with the King of Pentacles, someone that likes to calculate, ground things into being with a lot of planning. There's a lot of regret here for what this person did to you. Give us a final energy. What's the final outcome here? I mean, we know that they want the 10 of Cups. There's still a little bit of waiting. There's a little bit of waiting. And I mean, yes, that's very clear, because if that Two of Swords is still coming up, obviously this person needs a little bit more time to finalize some things, to really unravel that last little bit of whatever something was knotted, whatever something is sitting in their vision. They got to clean that up. But they're on their way. They have all the necessary tools to do that. And in the background, they want it. They want you. They're passionate about you. I think this has to do with timing, because again, when I see the Wheel of Fortune, it is all about timing. When destiny steps in, you have to trust in divine timing. You have to. You have no other choice. You can't force anything. You simply let go. You focus on what is in front of you. You focus on yourself. You focus on your healing. Focus on who you are, which I'm sure that you are, because that card would have not come up here if you weren't doing that. But there's still some waiting, patiently waiting. Give us more about the final energy, please. What else can you tell us for now? This person might be watching you, or they're gathering some sort of information, either about you or the situation that they're stuck in. Yeah. I really feel like I can read this two ways, that the reason why this person, collective, is not taking a very brave step forward is because, of course, they're entangled in some sort of contractual business here, something that is preventing them. It could even be something shame related, like maybe their colleagues will shame them for choosing you, or their family is going to shame them for choosing you, or you're just not the type of person that they, would usually go for, but they love you, they want you. So it could have to do with tradition and religion, tradition, standards, something that is very deeply ingrained. And that could be why there's still a little bit of waiting to do. Divine timing, I'm going to say it again, please allow for divine timing, because this person definitely sees their future with you. They want you. They want to have a family with you. They want to be with you. But right now, there's still a little bit of waiting. There's some gathering of information. If they have access to you, they could be watching you or hoping that they catch a glimpse of you if you guys work together, or if you live in the same city. They could be hoping to see you, or they're, just gathering more information or watching your social media. But here we have, that traditional card, the Hierophant, which usually represents, like I said, higher learning, tradition, marriage, commitment. It can represent marriage and commitment. And the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling completely disconnected from it, feeling left out from it, not having it, not being able to get that, to exemplify that, because there's a disconnection here. And it could also mean that they're headed towards this final ending, towards this commitment, but something is still not aligned. They love you. Yeah, they're still definitely in their emotions, in their fears. This moon, this full moon, this is the moon. This full moon is going to help a lot. There's a lot of really big astrological events happening in February. We are definitely getting out of a stuck period. I'm not an astrologer, but I know there's a lot going on. And it's very, this person definitely loves you. See, King of Cups. They know that they need to come right. Give me one energy in regards to this Five of Pentacles. I just want to confirm one last energy, please. Confirm this one. Then we'll get some hidden truths from this person. One last energy. Yeah. Inner conflict, battle. I'm telling you, competition. This is why there's something going on in their life that is very traditional, very set in stone. This is how I do things. This is what I do. This is how it's going to be done. Either their family or someone that they work with is standing in the way in some form, and they're causing this interference, is causing inner conflict and actual conflict, like the Five of Swords, Five of Wands. This is definitely people that are fighting, yelling, shouting, battling, you know, and this is definitely related to family shame, family standards, some sort of family tradition, who you should marry, who you should not marry, who you should be with, how you should be with. Give it time. This person still has to go through a little bit of a journey, but they have their eyes on you. Don't doubt that. Don't doubt it. Let them figure it out. Hidden truths from this person. What does this person want to tell you? If they could be honest with you right now, what would they say to you? If they could be honest with you right now, what would they say to you? If they could be honest with you right now, what would they say to you? All right, we have enough. All right, let's see. What do we have here? We have, that's funny. I don't blame you for pulling away. I miss you every hour of every day. I was jealous and possessive, and I want to release that. I still love you. I just don't love myself enough yet. I wish I could take back those painful words. I don't want to hurt you again. So that's what I have for you, my little pharaohs. I hope that helped. We'll do another one later. Tune in and we'll see what the guys want to say. Take care, and till next time.